Hello, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name is Chris, and I'm the Batman statue collector right here on YouTube. And we have a fantastic showcase review today, and it's all thanks to Mike L., who is sending in footage of his brand new Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, of course, Margot Robbie. I had a chance to personally see this one at San Diego Comic-Con last year, and I was amazed by how many, casual fans walked through that booth and saw that particular piece and was very impressed by it. Of course, some of us in the community don't love the base, and of course, I am going to relay all the things that Mike wanted to say. He didn't want to appear on camera, but I'm going to relay all the things that he liked or didn't like about the piece. And so without further ado, let's just get right to the review. Here we go. All right, guys, here we go again. This is the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn from the Suicide Squad movie. This was the second one they did. Just to give you a little bit of background information, this is sculpted by Sideshow Collectibles. It was done by Steve Lord, who did the sculpt, Richard Luong, of course, on design, Kat Sapine on paint, and the entire Sideshow development team worked on this one. Very, very cool piece. Now, this one in particular is already on waitlist. So if you're interested in this one, I will put the link down below, and you can join the waitlist. A lot of those convert, so you still have a pretty good chance, I think, of getting this one. It does retail for $600 USD. Obviously, it's got a cool art box and stuff like that, but obviously you're here to see the statue, and so that's what we will focus on. I'll also give you the dimensions here right off the bat. So we got 21 inches tall, 11.25 inches deep, width, and the depth is 15 inches. So, it's a pretty nice size footprint. Not going to break the bank, and it's not going to take up a tremendous amount of room. Now, the biggest controversy with this piece, obviously, is this melted birthday cake, candle, whatever you want to call it. To me, it looks like a candle that's melting, but it does have the Harley Quinn, and this is something that you really can't take off. So it's one of those things where you either love the base or you don't. I know talking with Mike, he said that there's a good thing and bad thing about this. Obviously, it stands out. It's very different than anything else in his collection. However, on the flip side of that, it does stand out in kind of a negative way because it's so different than everything else in his collection. So it really just kind of depends on what you like. But there's no question that the figure itself looks really good. And he wanted to highlight that the boots, especially the boots and the laces, looked phenomenal. He absolutely loved the way they looked. He thought the paint and sculpt looked really, really good on this one. We'll get to likeness here in just a bit. But again, this base might not be for everybody, but it's kind of that, that psychedelic mind that she has throughout some of the films. And so it kind of is reflective of her personality. And again, I can see where not everybody would love this base. It would have been kind of cool if you could maybe take off the Harley Quinn part. But it is what it is. So I think this is just going to be one of those pieces where you either love it or you hate it. But again, seeing it in San Diego, I was really impressed overall with the way it looked. I liked it a lot. You can see why the paint colors, the black and the red, are really crisp, beautifully painted in my opinion. And again, Mike really thought it was really well done. Overall, I like this suit a lot. This is one of my favorite suits that she's been in. I really liked the first film as well. But since then, I haven't really loved her costumes, but this one, obviously, a lot of people really wanted done. And so I can see why it's already waitlisted because, again, it is a really nice suit. Now, the ES on this is 500. So, that's, pretty much telling me that this one did sell pretty well for Sideshow, considering some of the low ESs lately. But I think it's a really cool piece overall. Again, the suit looks really good. As you go up, you're going to have the belt buckle that looks nice. You have the bodice with the red and the black. Her skin tone looks really nice. It's kind of that porcelain looking skin. But again, this is just a really cool suit. Obviously, with this particular one, she's holding some different swap outs basically with the hand. You have the Javelin, which is really cool. So anyway, of course, actually, I guess there's not really a swap out. I guess that is what it is, right? It is just the Javelin. For some reason, I was thinking there was something else, but no, just the Javelin on this. And obviously, she gets that at the beginning of the film, which is a lot of fun. And again, it's just something a little bit different. I like the way that she's kind of pulling on her pigtails. I like that pose a lot. And as you can see from the portrait, is it Margot Robbie? I think it's not bad. I think it's better than the Prime 1/3 scale from Blitzway. That one I don't feel like looks like her at all. I feel like it looks like Anna Taylor-Joy more than Margot Robbie, but I feel like this one looks more like Margot Robbie. Again, is it perfect? No. but I can at least see her a little bit more in this. And I think it's really well done, especially again at that $600 price point, which is, Sideshow's been able to keep that around that same price for a year or two now. And so I've been really impressed with that. But overall, I think the sculpt looks really nice. Obviously, it's got some really great detail on the back as well. It's just a fun piece, and I can see why this one did pretty well for Sideshow. Again, a lot of nice buzz around it in San Diego, especially from people that were not your traditional, statue fans. I was filming and I, listened to people around me, and just the casual people walking in the booth. They really liked the base and they really liked her. So I think Sideshow did a really great job with this one. Obviously, the movie wasn't a giant success, but I mean, everybody loves Margot Robbie as Harley. She's a fantastic actress, beautiful. And, I think we see that here. We see that here with this particular sculpt. But overall, I'm very, very pleased with the way it turned out. Again, I feel like the paintwork looks really nice. You can see the goggles on the top. That looks well sculpted as well. And again, Steve Lord, really, really nice sculptor that works a lot with Sideshow. And I just think that they did a nice job. Obviously, concept again with Richard Luong. But very, very cool. And again, this is all part of that James Gunn Suicide Squad from 2021. I don't know if we'll see Harley Quinn again. This might be a long sought after piece for a while, but time will tell. But overall, I'm really pleased with it. I know, again, he was really pleased with the way she turned out. And I think a lot of people will be really happy with this one. And again, it's not going to break the bank and it's not going to take up a tremendous amount of room, which is always a blessing, really. Obviously, there's a little bit more width with that Javelin kind of sticking out. You're going to need a little bit more height. Again, the height on that was 13.25 inches tall, so it's not that bad, really. It's really the width, 23 inches. That's a little bit. You're gonna have to accommodate that a little bit better, but I'd rather do width than height a lot of times. But anyway, I think she looks good. Again, her skin looks really nice, as you can see. The detail on her bodice with the fabric, the buckles, and again, that portrait is really nice. The way the eye color is around her eyes and her lips, very crisp and clean. It's just fun. And, the main thing is it captures her smile. And I feel like that's really where Harley Quinn shines. When Margot Robbie smiles, that's when you really notice her and you really appreciate her as a character. And I think Sideshow nailed this one. I think they did a really nice job. And I am, though, curious about what you guys think. Make sure you let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, let me go ahead and start giving you my closing thoughts on this piece. Again, really beautiful piece from Sideshow. So guys, as always, I'm going to turn it right back over to you. What do you guys think of it? I think it looks really great. Again, I want to thank Mike. Please give him a like on this video to thank him for taking the time to film this. I know he kind of stressed out about it, and he did a great job. So thank you again, Mike. Again, if you guys ever want to share your review or your commentary on this channel, please hit me up on Facebook or thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. I would love to feature you and your content here on the channel. And again, it's a way to showcase some things on the channel that I wouldn't normally have in the Batcave itself. And so again, let's all thank Mike and let me know what you guys think about it. Again, I think it's really cool. The base could be better probably, but still a cool piece. I think the likeness is pretty darn close. It's not perfect, but it looks pretty good to me. Anyway, thank you guys so very much for checking out the video today. Please consider hitting the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button like on your way out, and whatever else, hit the join button. Super thanks, whatever you want to do. Again, it's all thanks to you guys. Really appreciate everything you do for me here on the channel, and just again, love you guys. So see you guys soon in the Batcave. Bye everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.